mistake. Thought I was catching my break. Still at my job every day. Can't put your pride in the bank. I need some sugar.
So very much that I need when you're around me. The way you make me feel, the way your love is real. Oh no, my darling, me, my darling. It touched my bed, so I know that I got you, baby.
Man. Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our presentation of Illinois Club League Basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Some of the future stars of the region look to hone in their skills as we have the Wolfpack hosting the Dynasty.
And to call this a rivalry might be underselling it. This is more of a feud than anything. These clubs really dislike each other.
And the Wolfpack would love to play spoiler in this one, looking to put an end to the Dynasty's 11-game win streak.
Yeah, Joe, and both of these teams have plenty of talent to get it done tonight. The Wolfpack are only 7-4 on the season, but this roster can play with the best of them and can pull out a win against just about anyone.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Wells is just an active scorer all over the court. If you give him the mid-range jumper, he'll take that.
Dish to Fisher. And here's MP. On the wing, Eric Dillard. On the wing, Michael Wan. Inside. Here's MP. Another shot. And Zadirko puts it in.
Zadirko is an absolute dog inside. He wants that fight close to the hoop.
Wells with it. Dillard covering. Fires the three. Zadirko grabs a rebound. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
And with the high school season now in the rearview mirror, for many of these players, they are solely focused on club play.
And winning on the club circuit is their only goal as of now. I'd expect that to mean the games are going to be a little bit more chippy because of that.
Patrick Wells misses another.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made three. How about the strength MP showed there, showing off and proving he could score through contact.
Now Wells. He's got 5. Pass over to Robinson. Over Zadirko. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. MP with the rock. He's picked up by Wells. Zadirko's shot is good.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
And he's able to get it back. Yep, count it. The Wolfpack trail. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. A rebound by Luan.
He's jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy, it's been lacking. Try something different, if you ask me.
Pass to Zadirko. And the Dynasty get it back. Now Luan. Down low. Here's MP. Hits the front iron, and it goes in.
Well, this is why his teammates and coaches love him. MP just never gives up on the play. He's right there to collect the board and finds a bucket of his own.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes... he can defer it a bit too much.
Ricky Davidson, Jason Jr., Brett Hart.
The team's making some changes here. Timeout called by the Dynasty.
MP. Substitution for the Wolfpack. Timeout on the court.
Deshaun Carter from the outside. Davidson pulls it in. The Dynasty with the lead. To the inside. And finished off by Ricky Davidson.
Nice dish right there by MP. Scouts in the audience are going to love that one.
And the Wolfpack with possession. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Missed the shot. He's made 3 and now missed 3 from the floor. Right side Johnson. This one for 3. Brett Hawkins grabs the miss.
But when you got a shot like that, you gotta take it.
Hey, sometimes good shots just don't fall, but it's still a good look.
And Davidson gets it to go.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all.
Now here's Cordova to the paint. And the basket by Carter.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight. Boy, it is fun watching him at the controls.
Just the way he creates for his teammates. Such a willing passer.
Carter, no good. MP outside. Hopkins. Luan. He's covered by Johnson. MP outside. Davidson. 6 on the shot clock. Brett Hopkins from outside. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
That was a pure look from deep. Hard to imagine he was exclusive to the tennis team until recently. Serving up 3 nice points right there.
Now here's Carter. He has 6. And the foul is called as he misses. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. It's on Jason Jr.
Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one. Now here's MP. And he's got 6 points for him. Back to Fisher. Zadirko left side. MP. Back to Zadirko. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Oh, and Zadirko showing nice touch around the basket.
They have a very long way to go to even get in sight of that lead.
And from what we've seen from this squad today, I wouldn't hold your breath.
Here's Stoffer. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Zadirko grabs a rebound.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. A difficult situation for the Wolfpack here. And Patrick Wells outside. And it's Fisher with the rebound.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. Might be time to take a step in.
And Luan gets it to go.
Scoring well here at the midway point and starting to put some distance between them.
Right, they're just adding padding to that lead bit by bit. Offensively, they continue to roll.
Wells shot's good.
Sharp move by Wells. The pull-up is a tough shot for a high schooler to hit.
Fisher outside to the middle. MP. Zadirko. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And a heads-up play there to read the bounce and capitalize on that second opportunity.
From deep three-point range. And releases it in time, but it's off the mark. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Dynasty ahead, up 19. Plenty of action still to come when we return. The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play.
Roll it, roll it.
The Wolfpack with the ball, trailing by 19. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one. Oh, I like it, I like it. MP playing a bit scrappy there and close.
Passes to Wells. For three. That one's in for his 5th field goal of the game. 5 of 12 shooting.
He can attack you so many different ways on offense. Just the whole package.
MP with the rock. Picked up by Stauffer. Outside Luan. MP. Trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by Wells. Here's Stauffer. And the shot goes down. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Outside Luan. MP, guarded by Wells. And MP gets it to go. Now Wells, now covered by MP. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Now here's Luan, back to MP. Stauffer grabs the board. Right side Timmerman. Out to Wells. Here's the three. Can't hit that one. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
This has been the core focus of Wells' game offensively. He's just so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
With the chance to make a big lead even bigger.
And they should jump at this chance, stretch that lead out as much as possible. And he decides to go old school with the finger roll finish.
The Wolfpack with the ball. Outside Stauffer. Over Dillard. Stauffer misses. And it's the Dynasty with the ball. They led as much as 20. From deep, it's MP. Good for basket number 7 off of 13 attempts.
MP has such a natural look on his three-point attempts. Just pulls up and lets it fly from outside.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
Now here's MP. 15 points in the game. Dillard is good.
Dillard can have issues finishing around the rim at times, but he was able to get the job done on that one.
And here in the second half, you have to say that MP and Wells both have had the same impact with their scoring.
MP's the big name in this one, but Wells has been right there with him. He's come out here and matched MP shot for shot.
On the wing, Michael Luan. Timmerman defending. MP. The shot's good on the assist from Michael Luan.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
And the Wolfpack have possession. A 19-point contest. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Michael Luan. To the inside. Here's Zadirko. And the shot goes in.
Zadirko doubles down there on the interior for some hard-earned points.
Now Wells. Defense right on him. Patrick Wells misses another. Now MP. The kick out to Luan. Back to MP. Dish to Fisher. Clock at 6. Here's Dillard. Inside. And that one's good from MP. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path. Once again is the Dynasty, but with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells. Coach is hopeful that the tide is...
Substitution for the Dynasty. MP. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Outside Cobb. MP. He gets that one to fall. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. Wells outside. The Dynasty grab the miss.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbing.
And Patrick Wells outside. It's Junior with the rebound.
These have been some terrible shot choices, guys. That was not a good look at all.
Off the mark with the little step back J. Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon. Carter is great at putting the defense in difficult situations where they have to foul him. Smart play there.
At the line for the Wolfpack.
No good at the free throw line.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Here's Cobb.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams. And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Back to MP. And stolen by Patrick Wells. Three-pointer. Cobb with the board. They have been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
And MP gets it to go. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. Now Wells. Now covered by MP. It's Patrick Wells with the drive. Pass to Cobb. Now MP. Guarded by Wells. MP, no good. Wells outside. Here's James. The tray. It's Junior with the rebound. Outside Cobb. Here's MP. He gets it in there.
Everybody knows MP has the ability to score all day long. And look, that's why his coaches and scouts don't want him to defer as much as he does.
Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. Makes it off the glass.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
Up top, it's Wells. Count it, it's good.
Patrick Wells doesn't have a size advantage inside, so it's all about his touch.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
And what a team performance it's been.
And Davidson gets it to go.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Pass over to Robinson. Back to Wells. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They probably wish this run came earlier.
At least they are showing some signs of life, something they can build on going forward.
MP outside. Cobb with it. Back to MP. Hits the front of the rim and in.
Defensively, I'd like to see a little more pressure on the shot. Good look from mid-range.
That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You can see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything.
Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came with her cousin.
Oh, I can't believe I missed her.
Man, you
Use
mind
that
if I
shit.
talk to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Bro, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
Great. That's a great attitude.
It
We're
is
going
a
to win
great
states
idea.
like
Yep,
that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scouts.
Right, and that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over, make the league? Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is, you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind that.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, think about it.